I didn't expect to say this today, but we just lost two Hall of Fame giants in the same week. I'm Sara Reed, and on Golden USA Legends, I try to celebrate the people who shaped American culture. Sports are part of that story too, because the way we cheer, the way we dream, that's culture. This week, we're honoring Dave the Cobra Parker and Detroit's steady star, Alex Delvecchio. Two different games, two different eras, same electric impact. I remember digitizing an old Super 8 clip of my uncle wearing a Pirates cap, trying to mimic Parker's smooth cannon of a throw from right field. And my neighbor in Detroit tells the sweetest story about his dad pointing to number 10 and saying, "That's how you play grown-up hockey." These aren't just stats, they're family memories. I'll keep this tight, respectful, and clear. Who they were, what they did, and why their passings. June 28th for Parker, July 1st for Delvecchio. Feel like a chapter closing. As we go, tell me in the comments, what's your strongest memory of either legend? A game, a quote, a vibe? Let's keep their names alive. Ready? Let's start with the Cobra. Here's the headline. Dave Parker was larger than life, and he knew it. Teammates called him the Muhammad Ali of baseball because he didn't just play, he performed. He spent 11 of his 19 big league seasons with the Pittsburgh Pirates, won National League MVP in 1978, and the very next year helped the We Are Family Pirates take the 1979 World Series. If you've ever seen that laser from right field to home, you know what I mean by presence. He made a lot of ballparks feel small. Parker passed away June 28, 2025 in Cincinnati at 74 after a long fight with Parkinson's disease. That part hits hard. The body that could do almost anything slowly said, "Not anymore." But even then, he stayed the Cobra, sharp, stylish, fearless. He was scheduled to be inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown just a month after his passing. There's something poetic there, the game finally opening the doors wide as he exits the stage. When I think of Parker, I hear that swagger, bold quotes, big smile, and a swing that felt like punctuation. Did you ever watch him in person? If you did, I'm jealous. His memory lives in those MVP cheers and in every kid who learned that confidence is part of the craft. Let's carry that forward. Next up, hockey royalty. Quiet leaders are my favorite kind. Alex Delvecchio was one of those, the calm heartbeat of the Detroit Red Wings for 22 seasons. He wore number 10, centered, captained, and just showed up game after game with smart plays and steady hands. 3 Stanley Cups in the 1950s, a Hall of Famer known as a gentleman and a rock. If Gordie Howe was the thunder, Delvecchio was the drumbeat that never broke rhythm. He died July 1st, 2025 at home in Rochester, Michigan, at the age of 93. People are remembering him as the last living star from the Red Wings' peak era. That's a mantle and a goodbye all at once. I picture those original 6 photos, slick hair, classic sweaters, no helmets, eyes that say, "We've been hit, but we're still here." That was Delvecchio, durable, team first, and forever Detroit. I once interviewed an archivist who called him the quiet compass. I love that, because it's not the loudest who last the longest, it's the ones who make everyone around them better. If you grew up in Hockey Town, what's the Delvecchio story your family tells? Drop it below. His legacy isn't just trophies, it's trust. Here's the thread between the Cobra and Mr. Consistent: charisma and character. Different flavors, same core. Parker showed us how joy and swagger can lift a clubhouse and a city. Delvecchio showed us how steadiness and grace can define an era without screaming for attention. Both are Hall of Fame, both are American sports culture, and both now belong to memory and to us. I'm always thinking about how these legends echo in the present. Today's bat flips, Parker gave permission. Today's team dad, who calms the storm, that's Delvecchio's blueprint. And the timing hurts. Late June into early July 2025 feels like a week of goodbyes. But remembrance is action. Say the names, share the clips, teach the kids who these men were. That's why we make videos like this on Golden USA Legends, so the reel never ends, it just keeps playing forward. If this tribute touched you, hit like so more fans see it. Share your favorite Parker quote or your favorite Delvecchio shift. I read the comments, I promise. One more note before we close. 2 legends in 1 week is a lot, but we remember together. Dave Parker, MVP, World Series champ, the Cobra with the cannon arm. Alex Delvecchio, 3-time Cup winner, the compass of Detroit. Thank you for the thrills, the lessons, and the grace. I'm Sara Reed, and this is Golden USA Legends, where American sports and culture stay alive in our stories. If you want more tributes and smart short history bites, subscribe and tap the bell. Join our little time travel club and tell me, whose banner should we lift next? Drop your picks. Thanks for watching, thanks for caring, and hug your sports memories tight tonight. See you in the next one.